PVST, and VTP. So these are the lab we'll do. So these two lab will do. Okay, so let's connect it, guys. So I'm going to connect the connections. So this is my first switch. I will connect two links. This to this. And also this to this. This act as your redundancy link, guys. Remember, don't get confused. So this act as your redundancy link. Yes, all of you there, right? All of you. So what is the first thing his job is? Okay, let's check who is the root bridge. Whenever you connect the switch, guys, we should know. Siraj, Ramadu, are you there, guys? All of you?
Yeah, we are here.
Yes, please listen. This is very important lab, because this lab, if we show you all the switching lab, I'm doing in one single lab. Okay. First task is we should give the switch name just to avoid the confusion. Okay, so I'll give the switch name. That is, this is my switch 1. So do show spanning tree. Check, this is not the root bridge. As we can see, all the ports are in blocking. Only one port is forwarding. That is the root bridge. It has got only one port is forwarding, one of the port. Now check for the second switch. Show span. Okay, we can see this is also not a root bridge, right? This is not root bridge. As we can see, spanning protocol is IEEE, right? So this is not the root bridge. We can see all are into, only two is forwarding, only three. Even all are blocking. Okay, so let's change this switch name. This is my switch 2. Okay, so let's check for, I'll take this is switch 3. Okay, no problem. We'll take this as a switch 3. Okay, this is my switch 3. Okay, do show span. Okay, so as you can see, this is also not a root bridge. Okay, so I have the one root port, designated port, alternate port, all are into forwarding. And this is also the IEEE open standard we are using it. And this is not also the root bridge. You cannot see, right? This is also not a root bridge. So I'm sure this is the fourth switch. So this will be your root bridge. Guys, very important lab. I'm showing this one. This is my, go to global configuration mode. This is my switch 4. Okay, do show spanning tree. Show such shortcut we can type. Okay, so as you can see, this is the root bridge. Switch 4. Okay, all are into the forwarding. Can you see? No one is blocked. Okay, now I don't want this to be the root bridge. I want this switch to be the root bridge. Root. And this I want to make it as a server. Okay, and this all I'll make it as a client, because I'm going to configure the VTP as well. This also I will make it client, and this also I'll make it client. But right now, this is the root bridge now. This is the root. Okay, I don't want this. I want this switch to be the root bridge. So how I can do, guys? How what I should configure? Sergi, can you tell me? This is my switch 1. I want this switch to be the root bridge. So how do I configure this? See, we can see this is not the root bridge. So what we can do, first thing is, first give spanning tree port fast by default, so that the link will come up very fast. The port fast is when link is down, it will come very fast. Okay, the very simple, guys. I think I told you spanning tree with a question mark. Okay, spanning tree for the VLAN 1. Okay, then so what we should do? Give the question mark. Root, very good.
Primary.
Very good, mashallah. That's it. Okay, so as simple as this. Okay, now you check do show span. See here, can you show is learning? See, you can see, right? This is the root bridge. Okay, now it is listening now. Now learning. So it's taking how many seconds? It's taking long time, right? Still learning. See, now it has become forwarding. All are forwarding. Now you can see all, it has become the green color, the links. Okay, so now this is your root bridge. Okay, also we can say this is also, we'll make it server. So just we did only these things. So now what is the next part now? Okay, now I'm going to configure the VTP. Okay, so how to configure the VTP, guys? Do you remember? VTP mode with a question mark. Okay, we have to make this is the server. Okay, it is already, as I told you that by default, all the Cisco Catalyst switches, by default, all the switches in the server mode. Okay, so now VTP version 2, because we are going to configure the version 2. So VTP domain, I will give my company website, aroushtech.in. Okay, so then VTP password, I will give Cisco 123. That's it. I have created the one VTP now. So now I'll go to your switch 2. So here also I'll create the same thing, VTP. This I'll make it as a client. Remember. So this I will make it as a client. And this one also I'll make it client. And this one also I'll make it client. So how do I configure this? First thing is, so VTP domain aroushtech.in. Okay, VTP mode client. VTP version. This is the version 2. Same command, nothing changed. The only thing is just we have to make it client and server. That's it, nothing else. Okay, so VTP password, and make sure, okay, we should give the same password. We should put it in the same domain. Okay, so anything else missing here? Now it is done. So next I will go to the third switch. So VTP mode client, VTP mode client, VTP version 2, VTP domain aroushtech.in. Okay, so VTP password Cisco 123. Okay, exit. Then just save it. Better to save it. Here also VTP mode client, VTP password Cisco 123, VTP domain aroustech.in. Okay, VTP version 2. Okay, we have configured this thing. Now, so what is the next job, guys? We should do. We have to create the VLAN, right? When you create the VLAN here, what is the job of the VTP? When we create, for example, like I will create VLAN, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40. So in this server switch, automatically it should create VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and VLAN 40. That is the job of here, VLAN trunking protocol, right? Then here also it will create 10, 20, 30, and 40. And here also 10, 20, 30, and 40. So all the VLANs will be created here. And here also we'll create your VLAN. And here also we'll create your VLAN. Right? That is the job of things. Because when I create here, automatically it will create for all these switch. Correct? That is the job of your VLAN trunking protocol. So let's do that. I will create 4 VLANs. Okay, I think we can give like this also. VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40. I think we should give one by one. So name HR, VLAN 20, name IT, VLAN 30. Okay, so name management, VLAN 40, name security. That's it. Show VLAN, right? So right now we have created the 4 VLANs in the server main switch. This is my switch 1. We have created the 4 VLAN. Correct? Now check. It has to sync right here. We should get the VLANs here. Show VLAN. Oh, why it's not getting one here? Siraj, can you tell me? Alfredo, can you tell me? Mamadou, Alfredo. So what we should do? I'm not getting VLAN. So check in client, this client. Show VLAN. So here also we are not getting the VLAN for this client. Check the last client. Show VLAN. Here also no VLAN. So what we should do, man? Siraj, can you tell me? So what we should do, we should make the trunk link. Guys, are you there? This link, all this link we have to make trunk.
Correct.
Then only it will sync.
Correct.
Right? Yes. So how to make the trunk link? Like check which are the ports it is connected. Okay, how to check this one? See how many links connected. So fast Ethernet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 links is connected. We have to make this as a trunk link. Okay, so let's make the trunk link. So go to global configuration mode, interface range, fast Ethernet 0/126. Okay, switch port mode trunk. Reject the command. Why? Cannot be configured trunk mode. Okay, so first thing is what we should do. Switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. Okay, switch port mode trunk. Okay, first thing is guys, first we should make as an encapsulation.1q, then we give the switch port mode trunk. Okay, now we will check show VLAN. Okay, here it is there, but we need to check for the client. So let's make it fast. Let it open. I click on this. This is my switch one. I want to open this. Why this switch one? No? This is also switch one. This is also switch one. So now it is seeing intensity. This is switch two, man. This is switch two. Show VLAN. Okay, we can see now it has been received the VLAN's traffic. So let's check for the switch three. This is my switch three. Show VLAN. We can see we got the VLAN. Now check for the fourth switch. Show VLAN. So why here is not getting? Let me check which interface is connected. I think 4 and 5. See, this should be this thing. Let me check what is the problem here. Show spanning tree. But here we got it the VLAN. You can see, right? Here we got the VLAN. So only for this, show VTP status. Okay, domain name is correct. Okay, troubleshooting also very important, guys. We should know how to do the troubleshooting if you have any issue in your network. Okay, so let me check and everything is fine. And then check the show running configuration in the switch 4. Here we are not getting. This is what we configure. I think we have not saved this one. That is a problem. I think this switch is showing some problem. Let me check. Show spanning tree. Okay, all are into forwarding for show VLAN. One, two, and this is 5 and 6, and this is 4 and 5. 4, 3 and 4, I think, yeah. 3 and 4. Then it should sync, man. Show spanning tree. So this is the root bridge. Okay, so let's configure one more important thing, guys. So what I'm going to do, so as we can see, this by default, it is taking the IEEE for all the VLANs, right? So what I'm going to do, so I'll make it for the server side, I'll make it the here rapid spanning tree protocol. Go to global configuration mode, spanning tree mode. If you give the question mark, we can give the PVST or RSTP. So what I'm going to do, so I'll make it the RSTP, which is our lab. Okay, RS rapid. Okay, the link will come down. So again, it will come up. Okay, show VLAN or show span. So now we can see it has become the rapid span protocol. So this will be quite very fast. Okay, so is reasoning. here for the VLAN 30, we can see now it has created how many VLANs. So previously it was only one VLAN. Now we have created your 4 VLAN. So let's check for this one. Perfect. So we have got the receive the VLANs here. Let's check the show spanning tree. So here still it is IEEE. So what command we have to give? So go to global configuration mode, spanning tree mode, rapid spanning tree. Okay. I say no shutdown and right. Same thing. I will also do it here. Spanning tree mode, rapid spanning tree. Rapid PBST. So same thing, I will do it for the fourth switch. Spanning tree mode, rapid PBST. Then show span. So now it has become your rapid spanning tree protocol. Fine. So then check show VLAN. So why this guy is not coming? So what I will do, let me make the trunk link. So interface range pass Ethernet. This is switch interface connected from this side. Let me check. I think 3 and 4, I guess. Yes, 3 and 4. Range path Ethernet 0/3 and 4. Switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q. Switch port mode trunk. So as you can see, we are getting all the VLANs here from all the side. So spanning tree. See, everybody has become now inside is working your RSTP, and this is the root bridge for the VLAN 10. Remember, guys, for the VLAN 10. Okay, so for this switch is the root bridge. Okay, for the VLAN 20 also root bridge. Okay, and for the VLAN 30 also this is the root bridge. Okay, so let's check for this one, and this is not the root bridge. So this is not the root bridge now. Remember, see, if you type the show spanning tree, so see here for the VLAN 10, once you configure spanning tree, so this is considered the highest MAC address, right? It will become the root bridge. So automatically it has taken, we are not configured, but you can change it. If you want, we can make it changes, no problem. Okay, so here we can see for the VLAN, this all the non-root bridge. Understood, guys? So we need to escalate why this guy has not synced. Check show interface trunk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all we have made the trunk clicked. So what I will do, okay, if you got such a this issue means, so go to all the interface range pass Ethernet 0/126 shutdown and say no shutdown. Let me open here. So VLAN. Did we configure here, man? Show VPP status. Show interface trunk. Before we made the trunk. Okay, show. Is it the client, right? Okay, this is the client reverse number. Okay, password, everything is there here. Let me check show running configuration. We made PVST. We did encapsulation trunking. Fine. Everything is fine. It's not big, no problem with this one. Okay, so right now we can see, guys, one thing is important to understand here. So we got the result, no problem, because we are getting the VLANs here. Okay, show spanning tree. Okay, so now the issue here is, okay, as you can see, so this switch only now these guys became the client now. So this guy became the client and this guy became the root bridge now. Understood? Siraj and Alfredo. So how we can do this? Because I don't want to do this. I want these guys to be root bridge. Because of the your RSTP, so this has got the highest MAC address. That the reason he has considered as a root bridge. Okay, I don't want to do that. So how I can make it? How I can make this as a root bridge? So right now, if you see, so okay, right now this guy has become the root bridge. There is another interesting thing I want to show you. Okay, I want VLAN 10 and 20 should be the root bridge and this will be the secondary. So how we can configure this? Let me show you this one. See, as we can see, the VLANs, which are the VLANs we have. Okay, that is a VLAN 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay. For say example, this is your server switch. Okay, this is the server switch. For server switch, VLAN 10 and 20 should be the root bridge. And 30 and 40 should be the non-root bridge. Okay, so how we can configure? That is root primary, and this will be the root secondary. For the VLAN 10 and 20. Remember, for the VLAN 10 and 20, so I want to configure with this one. And here, okay, this is a one more client. So example, this is one more client here. In this client, 10, 20, 30, 40. So here in this client, this I'll make it as a your this I'll make it secondary. I will tell you why. Okay, in this VLAN 30 and 40, this I'll make it as a primary. This is the scenario of what I'm going to do it now. So how we can do this? So as you know, we got already VLAN here. So go to this one. So first thing is we should change with spanning tree mode, which we have done rapid, right? So first we need to change. Okay, no rapid spanning tree protocol. Okay, spanning tree mode PVST. PVST means per VLAN spanning tree protocol. So what I'm going to do? Okay, spanning tree. Okay, for the VLAN. So which VLAN? For the VLAN 10, 20. Okay, I'll make it root primary. Okay, then for VLAN 30 and 40, VLAN 30, 40, I'll make it root secondary. That's it. If you type show VLAN, show span, so we can see it has become open standard. See, for the VLAN 10, we have made root bridge. Okay, for the VLAN 20 also we made the root bridge. Okay, for the VLAN 30, yeah, it's come up. Okay, for the VLAN 30 has become a root bridge because still you are not configured for this client. So let's configure with the client. Okay, so here I'll go to the global configuration mode, spanning tree, mode, rapid spanning tree. So we have to remove this rapid spanning tree protocol. Then we'll configure mode PVST, spanning tree mode for the VLAN. VLAN 10, 20 is Okay, for the VLAN 10 and 20, root secondary here. Okay, spanning tree for the VLAN 30 and 40, I'll make it root primary here. You understood, guys? So let's check here, show spanning tree. See here. Right. So here has taken this is the root bridge. Can you see 40, 30 and 40, he has taken the root bridge. Okay. So here, if you check the 30 and 40, this is here, previously we are not, now we can check once again. 30 and 40, here they are not the root bridge. See here, VLAN 30, okay, VLAN 40. And there is a no root bridge here. And if you check in the client, and 30, 40 is a root bridge. So what is the advantage here, guys? First understand, is very important. Suppose if you have a VLAN 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay. So we have this client here, and we have the server here. Okay, here also we have VLAN 20, 30, and 40. What happened here? If this is come down, okay, this will become the server. So one more advantage is means, okay, per VLAN spanning tree, what happens when any broadcast message sent from any server, okay, that BPD will message will rotate within this VLAN. It will not disturb to this one. Okay, it means unnecessary, it will consume the more bandwidth of the links, of your links. Okay, if this one threshold time is up, okay, there might be chances to reboot your device. Rebooting of your device. There might be chances. If the data is overflow, keep on sending the BPD, exchanging the frames to each other. So what happens is there might be chances to reboot your device. So that's the reason. So this is quite very important to understand your per VLAN spanning tree protocol. I hope, guys, you understood, all of you. Do you have any questions? You can ask me, guys. Do you have any questions, guys, to ask me? Okay, let me save this configuration. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So
Okay, no question. I'll just say, okay.
Okay, what is this? RSTP lab.